whether you realize it or not, every single person who is in crypto is a Bitcoiner. And that's because if Bitcoin fails, the entire enterprise fails. Now we see this on the day-to-day level where Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. You've got a lot of Ethereum. You want Ethereum to do very well. A lot of people end up thinking like you. There is this thing, the flippening, right? And suddenly Ethereum is trading at a higher value than Bitcoin. What I think happens on that day, from a narrative perspective, is that both of them start trading like tech stocks, and neither of them is able to ever acquire monetary premium. The ability of the entire space to acquire monetary premium is solely dependent on whether or not Bitcoin gets there. And so it's extremely important that we build an ecosystem which is able to support that effort, not just for Bitcoin, but for the entire ecosystem.
Right. Yeah, that's a very nuanced argument that I actually haven't really heard before. I do agree that there is this potential for Bitcoin to do more than typically what I illustrate on like the weekly rollups when I really just have my Ethereum hat on. And largely it's really because there isn't DeFi on Bitcoin yet. Right. And that's why I'm primarily interested in talking to Sovryn, right? Because something like Sovryn, something like DeFi native to Bitcoin that's on the base Bitcoin blockchain. And that really turns Bitcoin into this more inert substance into something more expressive with more optionality that allows users to really have the full, not just monetary disintermediation, which is where I see Bitcoin gets 10 out of 10 scores on monetary disintermediation, but it's lacking on the technological disintermediation because we have to use centralized custodians. If we can actually build out that technological disintermediation with Sovryn, then all of a sudden, a lot of the arguments that Ryan and I really put forth about like why Ether is a compelling reserve asset, it's all of a sudden very, very competitive.